Let's go ahead and get to four downs right now, where the topic is trash talking. Four downs brought to you by crafttreats.com.
Four downs. Four questions. Four answers. The Dave Hooker Show.
Four
downs. A presentation of offthehooksports.com.
We're talking trash, and it's brought to you by crafttreats.com. Use the promo code offthehook. Get 20% off the various treats that they have for your pet, including the chill pills with the CBD that will help with your pet's anxiety, will help with your pet's arthritis, will help with your pet's digestive issues. crafttreats.com. Use the promo code offthehook. We greatly appreciate it when you support our sponsors. So let's go ahead and get the first down, and Cooper Mays is the one who will bring us in on each and every down. Coop, what down is this?
Coop here, first down.
Thank you, Coop. So who was the best trash talker you ever played with?
Me.
Other than Fred.
Raynold Thompson, Sean Ellis. They talked a gang of it. Yeah. We were the three guys on the team that everybody couldn't stop from talking. And we were going to say whatever was on our mind, and we meant everything we said. And if you ask any player that played on our team, when the next guys come up for our Celebrate 98, you ask them who were the biggest trash talkers, and I guarantee you those three names will come up.
What was we just on Celebrate 98, we just did Spencer Riley, and he is absolutely hilarious. And it's brought to you by Tennessee Cider Company. Use the promo code HAT to get some free swag. HAT. Whenever you order from Tennessee Cider Company, you can order their fantastic cider pretty much anywhere in the United States of America. But Spencer Riley, I didn't view as a trash talker, but could he talk some trash?
Oh, absolutely. He was the only offensive lineman that actually would talk some trash. Everybody else was quiet. Cozy Coleman in a little bit, but Spencer Riley, yeah, he got it in.
That's pretty awesome.
So before we go to second down with this, though, so Fred, I hear a lot of trash that you guys did a lot of trash talk, that Al Wilson was so vocal, but who was the good cop to y'all's bad cops? Because, the Bulls, Michael Jordan was the bad cop and Scottie Pippen was the good cop. Did y'all have a good cop leader to
Eric Westbrook was probably the guy who they always went to try to get us to stop talking.
Really?
Needless to say, Eric was the guy who caught a lot of the, friendly fire from his teammates when they come trying to get us to stop talking. So,
he was the Scottie Pippen.
He was. I'm not going. No. He was definitely not Scottie Pippen. Nope.
Yeah.
No. He was more Charles Barkley than Scottie Pippen. But
That's a pretty good comparison. Yeah. Okay, so let's get to second down. Coop, second down.
Cooper Mays here, second down.
Thank you, Coop. Who was, and you don't have to name him necessarily, but you can give me kind of a thumbnail sketch. Was there a player who talked a lot of trash that didn't ultimately back it up? You can tell me a player, or you can just kind of give me a thumbnail sketch.
No, because if you talk trash, you had to back it up. If you couldn't back it up, we'll tell you to shut up.
Okay, Brian Darden talked a lot of trash, right?
He did, but that's different. That's different. He's talking trash in practice. We talk about talking trash in games, right?
Oh, yeah. Either or, yeah.
There's a difference. He talked trash when he first got to school, but he didn't talk any trash after he got to school. There's a difference.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got a name for them. I got a name for Fred for his time when he played there. Steve Spurrier talked a lot of trash, and then y'all won 2 SEC titles. That all season he said all those things about y'all. Y'all won the SEC title the next 2 years after Steve Spurrier did that.
That was the one reason why I was not able to do a lot of media back in the day. That's why Dave had to call me from my room instead of me doing it in the media room, because they did not want me to do any interviews. Because if Steve Spurrier, I did say something back one time, and that was the last time I ever did an interview until my senior year.
There you go. Let's go third down, Coop.
Tennessee center Cooper Mays here, third down.
Did trash talking ever actually get under your skin?
Under mine?
As a
No.
person.
No. I know it's a tactic. I use it very well. How can man listen? You can't trash talk or trash talking. Hey, man, that's part of my game. I woke up every Friday with all the goods on everybody. So I knew what to use and how to use it in a game. So if you talk trash to me, I'm just gonna go deeper. You do realize I know your mama name. You do realize I know what your daddy do for a living. You do realize I know your girlfriend name, your baby mama name. I even know your child's name. What do you know about me? I'm telling you straight facts. You're not telling me straight facts. You just trying to say something to try, get under my skin. I have done my homework.
Yeah, it's one thing saying you bleepity bleep, and it's another thing saying I can't wait to hang out with Jennifer later tonight. What down is it, Coop?
All SEC center Cooper Mays here. 4th down.
All right, what's the best line you've either used or heard? Please don't cite the one that you used on a fellow reporter in the car as we were driving back from Atlanta when we were scouting Eric Berry, because that's the best trash talking line I've ever heard. I can't even
bringing that up, Dave. You brought that up. There's a few of them that I can't even say on air, so I don't even remember exactly which ones. I just know that I playing against Georgia, I knew all their girlfriends. I knew every last one of their girlfriends' names. I knew every last one of their baby mama's names or babies' names. I knew their parents' names. I've been knowing these guys since I was in high school. I've been talking trash to them since I was in high school. So they got it probably worse than anybody because I knew all of them. And I talked a lot of trash. I just remember walking into Sanford Stadium that one time and basically letting them know that this is still my house. You might go to school here, you might play here, but this is my house. I built it because I beat all y'all, and y'all ain't never beat me in nothing. Not badminton, not spades, not pity pat, not goldfish, not nothing. You never beat me in anything. So make sure you understand when I leave here, this is my field still.
Good stuff. All right, so
good night.
Fred, how far would you have gone in the Rap Olympics in the 90s if you went?
Say what now?
I said when the Rap Olympics was a thing, how far would you have gone with all your skills?
I wouldn't have gone far. I'm not good at rapping.
Oh, you don't have the bars? But you got the trash talk though, which is half the battle.
Yeah, but it don't rhyme. In order to be a rapper, you got to rhyme, right? It didn't rhyme. I'm just spit some real facts, and some untruths in there, and also some facts. I got the names correct. I know what they like. I know what they're doing, and I want to make sure you know that they're gonna get a chance to do it in my city. In our city.
So then, one of the competitors should have hired you as a consultant to do oppo research on everybody in the Olympics.
Yes.
And then they could have used that information.
I could have been an investigative reporter.
Yes.
You really could have. By the way, go ahead.
I Fred, on my other job, I cover politics a lot, and some campaign staff should be hiring you right now to do oppo research on their opponent.
Absolutely. They should be. They really should be. The funnest thing, it was fun, man. To me, trash talking was fun. It was a way to get you out of your game. If I got you so upset at me during the game, you're not focused on what you're supposed to be doing. And all I'm focusing on at that point is continue to just rub it in. I'm going to rub it in every chance I walk past you. My mom used to say to me sometimes, hey, I just see your head going up and down the whole game. What are you doing? I'm just saying, yeah, mama, we having a good game. Yep, that's it.
We're having a great game.
I'm not going to tell them what I was saying, but I was saying a lot.
Hit that like button if you're on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook for that matter, and feel free to share. The retweet is very helpful. If you haven't subscribed to this point, you need to do so because we've got a fantastic fall lined up. Of course, Fred White on Fridays, and then Josh Ward on Thursdays. We'll have more daily guests throughout the week. Looking forward to that. And Fred, if people want to be in good hands, who do they need to call?
They can actually look us up online at fredwhiteallstate.com. You can Google us. You can also look us up on every social media platform. The same thing, Fred White Allstate. or Fred White Allstate. We'll take quotes from anywhere. We also have a link on our website where you can actually get a quote for yourself without actually having to talk to us. But we would love to talk to you, like having to have a conversation sometimes. Also, give us a call at 770-381-0367. We'd love to be able to help you out. We'd love to be able to put you in good hands. Our goal is to make sure that you at least walk away with the knowledge of what you have or what you need for your car or your home or also your life insurance. And we also do business insurance as well. So bring me those commercial autos.
There you go. So I referred to Fred one time as an overachiever, and he told me about his 100-meter dash time, and I shared it yesterday on the program. Travis asked, I put it up on the screen, did you really run a 10-2, and why were you not a wide receiver? You did run a 10-2.
Yes, I did.
That's fast.
And I the reason why I came to Tennessee was because I could run track and play football. There was not a school on my list that I couldn't do both. If I couldn't do both, you were off my list immediately. So I wanted to come in. My goal was to be in the 1996 Olympics, and I thought I was fast enough to be able to get close, because I'm from Georgia. I wanted to be in the 96 Olympics in Atlanta. Got to school and started lifting weights a little bit heavier than what I was used to, and gained about 15 pounds immediately. Still was fast, but my fastest time was a 10-2. I ran a 10-1-8. It was wind aided. So, yeah. And play receiver, I saw how hard I hit. I saw how hard other guys hit. I much rather be landing lick than to take one.
It's a very good point. And I want to put up this quote as well from D. Spencer was great talking about Spencer Riley. Love to celebrate 98 series GBO. And I got an email from Fred that we have a very special guest lined up for next week. If you want to tease that forward, Fred, he's one of the all-time Tennessee great receivers. And I say that knowing that Tennessee was wide receiver U when I was growing up in Knoxville. So I don't say that lightly at all.
This guy was the guy who played Peter Ward for us in practice before we played Florida State. It was also the guy who made us realize Peter Ward wasn't that fast.
And it's Dante Stallworth because Dante was faster.
He ran a 4.1840 for the Scouts when they came to UT. I watched that with my own eyes. The lowest time, the highest time they had for him was a 4.21 on that run. And I watched that with my own two eyes. It looked like a 4.18. It looked like somebody running that fast. It was insane. He was like a shot out of a rocket. But he played Peter Ward, and we couldn't stop him in practice. Toward the end, we started to catch up to him and catch his angles, those type of things. But when we got to the game, we realized how much faster Dante was than Peter Ward.
Wow.
So it made the game that much easier for us playing against him.
Fred, it's funny you mentioned that, and then we'll let you go. I know you got a busy day, but there is some of the pro days were open, some weren't to the media. And really, with the naked eye, it's tough to tell the difference between a 4.5 and a 4.4. But the one guy that I said, like you said with Stallworth, that I said, holy Hannah, he just made himself a lot of money. Before I even heard the number, do you want to guess who it is?
Who's that?
It was Jamal Lewis. I was like, when he ran at 235 pounds, and I think it was a 4.32, maybe
4.31.
4.31. I remember I said to myself before they announced the times, that's faster than all get out. And sure enough, it was.
You know what? We told Jamal after he ran it, hey, man, go put on your stuff and leave.
He did leave.
He did.
Did you tell him to do that?
We all did. Put your stuff on and leave. Go home.
He did immediately leave the field. His family was there on an upper deck in the workout facility. They cheered, and he did, man. He just walked right out.
Yeah. Like you ran a 4.31 and you're a 235-pound running back. Hey man, leave. Bye. They'll call you.
8 men have run for 2,000 yards in a season in the NFL.
And he's one of them.
Still crazy to think that Peyton Manning and Jamal Lewis were in the same backfield for a college team. Like, that's a dream backfield for an NFL team. And they were a backfield for a college team.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing that we tell people all the time. Like, man, we were before our time. Our group was before our time. You had 3 great running backs on the same high school, on the same college football team, offensive lineman, one of the best quarterbacks that ever played football. I mean, how much luckier can you get as a player, to build a team like that?
Pretty good football team. Google Fred White All-State, and Fred will take care of you. And we love having him on Football Friday with Fred. Fred, have a fantastic weekend. We'll talk to you soon, sir. And we will have Dante Stallworth, which we're recording on Tuesday night, so that'll drop on Wednesday. Celebrate 98 brought to you by Tennessee Cider Company, tncidercompany.com. Use the promo code HAT, and with any order, you get some free swag. And it tastes darn good too, Fred.
It does. And man, if you're ever in the Gatlinburg area, you're making a trip to go to Gatlinburg, make sure you stop by. Go take a tour. I promise you you'll enjoy it. Ask for Aaron Maples, and they'll take care of you. Him and Brady. Those guys will do a good job for you. I promise you. I'm telling you, you're in good hands. You'll be in good hands there as well.
There you go. Good stuff, Fred. I appreciate it, buddy.